My girlfriend said, "I'm going to my sister's for the weekend." Then I saw her check into a couple's resort with my business partner. I didn't confront her. I just forwarded the hotel confirmation to our entire friend group. Her weekend away turned into permanent exile. I, 31 male, run a small but successful home renovation business with my business partner. We started it 4 years ago from scratch, built it up to 6 employees and a decent reputation. I trusted this man with everything: my livelihood, my clients, my future. My girlfriend and I have been together for 2.5 years, met through mutual friends, moved in together after a year. She works in pharmaceutical sales, travels sometimes, makes decent money. We split everything pretty evenly. I thought we had a good thing. Last Thursday evening, she tells me she's going to her sister's place for the weekend. Her sister just had a rough breakup, needs emotional support, girl time, whatever. I said, "Cool, have fun, give her a hug from me." She left Friday morning with a small suitcase and that perfume she only wears for special occasions. Didn't think much of it. Maybe she wanted to feel nice for a girl's weekend. Here's the thing though. My girlfriend and I share one of those family phone plans. Been on it since we moved in together to save money. I handle the account because I'm the primary holder. Friday afternoon, I logged in to check our data usage because my bill seemed higher than usual. That's when I saw it. A text notification preview from the account dashboard. A hotel confirmation forwarded to her phone. A couple's resort about 3 hours from here. Reservation for 2, Friday through Sunday. The room was booked under my business partner's name. I sat there staring at my laptop for probably 10 minutes, just processing. The perfume. The overnight bag. The sister's breakup. My first instinct was to drive up there and cause a scene. Kick down the door, scream, the whole dramatic thing. But then I thought about it differently. What would that accomplish? She'd cry, he'd make excuses, I'd look like the crazy jealous boyfriend, and they'd probably spin some story about coincidence or it's not what it looks like. Nah. I wanted something cleaner. I took screenshots of the hotel confirmation. Clear as day, his name, couple's resort, the dates, the romantic package they'd booked. Then I opened our group chat. We have this big one from college, about 15 people, where we plan hangouts and share memes. My girlfriend's in it, my business partner's in it, all our mutual friends. I typed, "Hey everyone, interesting discovery. My girlfriend told me she's at her sister's this weekend for emotional support. Turns out she's at resort name in a couple's suite. Booked under my business partner's name. Just thought everyone should know who they're really dealing with." Attached the screenshots, hit send. Then I turned off my phone and went to bed. Slept like a baby, honestly. Update 1. Saturday morning, woke up to absolute chaos. Turned my phone back on around 9 a.m. 32 missed calls, 89 text messages. The group chat had exploded overnight. My girlfriend had tried calling me 17 times between midnight and 3 a.m. My business partner called 8 times. Her sister called twice. His wife, yeah, he's married, I'll get to that, called 4 times. The group chat reactions were something else. My buddy from college, "Bro, what?" Another friend, "Is this real? Holy crap." Someone else, "I literally had dinner with them last week. What the actual?" My girlfriend had tried to do damage control around 1 a.m. Her messages were frantic. "This is a misunderstanding. I can explain everything. Why would you do this publicly instead of talking to me? You're ruining my reputation over nothing." My business partner stayed silent in the group chat. Smart move on his part, I guess. But his wife didn't. See, here's the thing I didn't mention. My business partner is married. Has been for 7 years. 2 kids, ages 5 and 3. His wife is a saint. Does all the domestic stuff, raises the kids, supports his long work hours. She's also in that group chat because she's become friends with a lot of our crew over the years. Her message at 2:47 a.m. "Thank you for posting this. I had no idea. I'm done." That's it. 4 sentences. But you could feel the weight of them. I finally checked my personal texts. My girlfriend had sent a novel. "I can't believe you would humiliate me like this instead of being an adult and talking to me. Yes, I'm here. Yes, it's with him. But it's not what you think. We were just taking a break from our lives. Nothing physical happened. You've been so busy with work lately. I felt neglected." He listened to me. "That's all. You've completely overreacted and now everyone thinks I'm some kind of villain. I hope you're happy destroying everything we built. I read it twice. She felt neglected. I worked too much. Nothing physical, right? I replied. The hotel confirmation says romantic couples package. The room has one king bed. You told me you were at your sister's. I'm not the one who destroyed anything. Don't come back to the apartment. She called immediately. I declined. Then my business partner texted, we need to talk. This is getting out of hand. Meet me at the office. I replied, I'll be there Monday. Bring a lawyer. Update 2, Monday. The weekend was rough but productive. Saturday afternoon, I went to the apartment and started packing her stuff. Not throwing it out. I'm not trying to get sued. Just boxing it up neatly and putting it in the spare room. Change the locks too. The apartment's in my name. Lease is mine. She just contributed to rent. Legally, I'm fine. Morally, I'm beyond fine. Her mother called Sunday. That was fun. How dare you embarrass my daughter like that? Whatever happened between you two should have stayed private. You're a vindictive, petty man and you'll regret this. I said, ma'am, your daughter lied to me, went to a couple's resort with a married man, and let me find out through a phone bill. I didn't create the embarrassment. I just shared it. She hung up on me. Sunday evening, her sister reached out, different tone entirely. Hey, I know things are bad right now. I just want you to know, she didn't come here. She lied to both of us. I had no idea she was using me as cover. I'm really sorry. That one hit different. I thanked her for being honest. Now Monday, I showed up at the office at 8 a.m. sharp. My business partner was already there, looking like he hadn't slept in days. Good. Before you say anything, he started, I want you to know this was a mistake, a huge mistake. It just happened. Things haven't been great at home, and your girlfriend. Stop. I held up my hand. I don't care about your excuses. I care about the business. You and I own this 50-50. I want you out. He laughed. Actually laughed. You can't just kick me out. We're equal partners. If anything, we'd have to sell the whole thing and split it. That's fine. Let's sell. His face changed. Wait, what? You'd destroy 4 years of work over this? You destroyed 4 years of work when you decided to take my girlfriend to a couple's resort while I trusted you with half my livelihood. I'd rather start over than look at your face every day. He tried a different approach. Look, my wife's leaving me. I'm probably losing my kids. Can we please just table this? I'll buy you out. Give me time to figure out the financing. I considered it. You have 60 days to match a fair valuation or we list the business. I'll have my lawyer draw up the agreement. He nodded slowly. 60 days. Okay, and I'm sorry, man. Really? No, you're not. You're sorry you got caught. Left the office, went home, started planning what a fresh start might look like. Update 3. 3 weeks later. Lot happened. Buckle up. My girlfriend tried everything to get back into my life. First came the apology tour. Texts, voicemails, emails explaining how she made a terrible mistake and it wasn't physical, still maintaining that lie, and how I was the one she really loved. When that didn't work, she escalated. She showed up at the apartment last Tuesday, knocked for 20 minutes, crying, begging me to talk. I watched through the peephole but didn't open the door. Eventually, she left a letter under the door. 4 pages of excuses. Highlights included, you were always at work. He made me feel special. It was an emotional connection, not physical. At a couple's resort with a romantic package, sure. You're punishing me for being human. I deserve a second chance. I didn't respond. Boxed up the letter with her other stuff. Then came her friends. 2 of them, people I thought were mutual friends, reached out to mediate. The gist was that I had publicly humiliated her and needed to apologize for how I handled things, even if her behavior was wrong. My response? She lied about where she was going. She went to a couple's resort with a married man who has 2 children. She let me believe she was supporting her sister. I found out through a phone bill. I shared facts. If the facts are embarrassing, that's on her. One of them blocked me. The other said, I get it, and we've actually stayed cool. The business side got uglier. My business partner couldn't find the financing to buy me out. His wife's filing for divorce, and their assets are frozen pending the proceedings. He came to me last week with a new proposal. I buy him out at a reduced rate since he desperately needs the money. Reduced rate, after what he did. The audacity. I countered. Current valuation puts the business at around $380,000. Your half is worth $190,000. I'll give you $140,000 and you sign a non-compete and exit immediately. He tried to negotiate. I told him the offer drops by $5,000 every week he delays. He signed on day 3. So now I own the whole business, outright. Had to take a loan to cover the buyout, but it's manageable. The employees were relieved. They liked working with me better anyway. One of them told me privately that my former partner had been slacking for months, showing up late, taking long client meetings that were probably not client meetings at all. As for my ex-girlfriend, her situation got progressively worse. Her company found out about the scandal. Someone in our friend group works in the same industry and word traveled. She wasn't fired, but she was encouraged to resign after some clients expressed discomfort. Pharmaceutical sales is a reputation business, turns out. Last I heard, she moved back in with her parents. Her mom still hates me based on a passive-aggressive Facebook post about people who tear others down instead of building them up. I've been tagged in it by strangers 3 times. I just ignore it. The friend group cleaned house. My ex-girlfriend is out. My former business partner is out. His soon-to-be ex-wife is still in, ironically. We actually grabbed coffee last week. She thanked me for exposing everything. Said she'd had suspicions for months, but nothing concrete. He kept saying I was paranoid, she told me. Made me feel crazy for questioning late nights and mysterious texts. You gave me proof. I don't know if I should thank you or be angry at you. Both is fair, I said. She laughed. First time she'd laughed in weeks, she said. My ex keeps trying to reach out. Different numbers, different emails. Same message. She made a mistake, she still loves me, we can work through this. Last week she sent a long email outlining everything she planned to do differently. Therapy, communication workshops, couples counseling, all the buzzwords. I finally replied, I appreciate that you're working on yourself, but you didn't make a mistake. You made a series of deliberate choices, to lie, to deceive, to betray, to use your sister as cover. A mistake is forgetting to turn off the stove. What you did was calculated. I wish you well, but we're done. Please stop contacting me. She hasn't reached out since. Small mercies. My former business partner is working for a competitor now. Took a massive pay cut. His wife got primary custody, and he's paying child support that basically eats his entire salary. Karma's slow, but thorough. As for me, I'm okay. Not great, not terrible. Running the business solo is harder, but cleaner. Started seeing a therapist because 2.5 years with someone doesn't just disappear without some processing. Trust is going to be an issue for a while. But here's what I keep coming back to. I didn't yell. I didn't cause a scene. I didn't drive to that resort and kick down any doors. I just shared the truth and let the consequences play out. Some people think I was cruel. Maybe I was. But she was the one who booked a romantic getaway with a married father of 2 while telling me she was comforting her sister. I just made sure nobody could pretend it didn't happen. The truth has a funny way of sorting things out. You just have to be willing to let it. Thanks for reading. Time to move forward.